I'm Gail Woods from the Cayman Brack Churches of God Holiness. Glad to come together with you once again for another Monday Musing. I was looking at Revelation chapter 2, verse 17, that says, whosoever has ears, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To the one who is victorious, I'll give some of the hidden manna, and I will also give that person a white stone with a new name written on it, known only to the one who receives it. So what is the significance of this white stone that Jesus promised? In the original text of Revelation chapter 2, verse 17, the word in the phrase a white stone is ordered differently in the Greek. The Greek word wording actually reads Suthan Luden. And the word Suthan refers to a stone or a pebble, and luken means white. And so rather than a white stone, it should be literally translated a stone, a white one. This lays a particular emphasis on the color of the stone. So we must examine the primary way white stones were used in the New Testament time to get a better understanding of what it's talking about. When a Roman trial concluded, it was a time for a panel of judges to vote on the defendant's innocence or guilt. The judges registered the votes by casting a black stone or a white stone into an urn. A black stone symbolized a vote for guilt, and a white stone denoted a vote for innocence. When all the votes had been cast, the stones were emptied from the urn and counted one by one. If there were more black stones, it meant that the judges had found the defendant guilty. If there were more white stones, it meant that they had found the individual to be not guilty. And therefore, when Christ offered a stone, a white one, to overcomers, placing a special emphasis on the word white, it meant, I have reviewed all the evidence and I've judged you not guilty. And it was a deciding vote in our favor. He not only announced freedom and forgiveness and acquittal from a past sinful life, but he also is telling us, my vote is for you. I am putting my full support behind you. Jesus' message to the church and to us today, regardless of where we've been, what we've done, our past sinful life, is that when we come to him and ask him for forgiveness, he does give us clear forgiveness, and he takes us as his child, and his vote is cast for us. He puts his full support behind us. Romans chapter 8 verse 31 is such an encouraging verse. It says, what shall we then say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? My friends, if Jesus has cast his vote for you, and he has, you can throw off all despair and start rejoicing, because that one vote is the one that really matters, the one that he has cast in your favor. Well, I trust that this little word from God's word has been an encouragement to you, and that you will go out to have a good and victorious week as you serve the Lord. Trust in him completely. Tell others about him. And by the way, if you happen to be here in Cayman Brack, we'd love to have you come and join us in our fellowship at either the Spot Bay Church of God Holiness or the Watering Place Church of God Holiness. We know that you would receive a real warm welcome. God bless you richly. Have a nice day.